Overall, the past 3 weeks have been very healthy for us in here in GameStop, especially if you are on the bulls in here. We breached over that 200 SMA. We breached over the 9-day EMA. We breached and held that 2450, which was key for us. And now we also have a crossover of that 9-day EMA and that 200 SMA. So everything is looking good for us in here. The problem is, are we going to get stopped out in the mid 27s, that's kind of where we hit this week, or do we have to work ourselves up to that 2846? That's going to be our first major resistance before we actually start cooling things off in here. That is going to be the question as we open up this new week, as we end September and then start into this new month. That is going to be the question that everybody is looking at in here. So if you want to tighten this resistance up, you can bring this down around the mid 27s until we breach and hold that. Then you can just kind of play that as a little consolidation. But we want to get up to that 28.46. That's going to be our key level in here. Anything above there, looking at 32, but really that $30 psych level, that is going to be a nice area for us as well, and a key level for us to breach and hold. Now, as far as our supports, what are we looking at? Well, we mentioned that 2450. Anything below there, you're looking right at this 9-day EMA, or I'm sorry, the 9-day EMA or that 200 SMA. Whichever one of these do end up lining up first, because the more we consolidate, the more these things are going to, both of these moving averages are going to come back to the stock price. If we continue to kind of breach or go higher in here, then we're going to get a lot more separation between the two. But right now, if we do get some consolidation right here where we're sitting in the mid 26s, maybe the mid 27s, then both of these moving averages will basically end up staying the same and coming back to that stock price just a little bit. So that is kind of what we're looking at over here on the weekly chart for GameStop. But overall, great 3 weeks for us in here. Let's see how much we're going to consolidate before we get the next pop. Or are we going to go bang our head up against that mid 28s, the 2080 46s, and then get a pullback in there? That is going to be kind of what we're looking at overall on this weekly chart for GameStop. But again, nice 3 weeks for us in here. We'll see if we can continue it going forward. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.